Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to go over in this problem with orange this time with the classification tree. In this problem we have our variables and our target variable is the water status if it's decided or undecided. Um, it says divide the data set by 80 to 20%. So if you follow the instructions, it looks like an okay problem. I downloaded the file and put it in orange. You need to upload the file from original folder. You import it, and then from here, from the select columns, make sure that you put the what here in the target variable because that's your target variable. Observation, the problem says you need to ignore that variable. So I just move that one here. And after that, when it says data sampler, I put 80%. In yours, if it's 79 or different, use that one. It's 80% of my problem. As you see, it says 80% as the training data. Here we go, 80%. So I followed the instructions. First, it says look at the AUC from tenfold cross-validation. So you can go over here and model selection. It says choose this one to be 1, choose the second one to be 2. It's like the do not split subset smaller than 2, and then the minimum number of instances in leaves is 1. And I run this model, and then the AUC that I got will be not 0.968. The bigger AUC means you have a better model. So so in this problem I got 0.968. That's the part I tested. It worked. And then from here you can test each ones again. As I said, if AUC is bigger, then that's better. So you are going to be looking at pruned classification trees. The best one that I got was 135 500. Let me show you that. It was right in there. Here's model selection. Make this one 135. This one as 500. And if you run this one, it's going to give you an AUC of 0.981, right? Which is a better one, higher than that one. So so that's what I got for this prune model. And you see like the AUC for the full classification tree is the full one is smaller. So in this one, the full classification tree appears to overfit, and then the prune tree is preferred, and it will likely generalize the future data better. Okay, so you can just make selections of these correct ones, and then here it might be a different one for you, but look at the tree viewer, and then look at that under those conditions. Try to find the one with these conditions if they are a water decided or undecided. It's not really. It's kind of like going from here tree viewer, but just here make sure that here you make the correct selections 135 and 500 and then answer that question. If you look at this one, the next problem, which it says look at the precision for the prune tree, what that number is. The precision will just give you, I mean, the precision is simply can be found under the predictions on the test data, and it just tells you over here as a hint. And you look at the undecided class. So I'm going to go over here, and I need to choose here not average, not decided. I need to look at the undecided data, and you're going to look at that as 0.987, which means here the prune tree predicts if the observation is undecided correctly for 98.7% of all observation predicted to be undecided. So that's what the model does, and you can just check this one. So yeah, I just try to make this as short as possible. But this is how you use orange for classification trees. based on the files that's given to you. It's kind of, you're looking at the AUC, which produces the best AUC from these models, and that goes with 135 and 500 parameters. And then you can just really take a look at this tree and decide if this individual is decided or undecided. And then from the prune tree, you can just look at the precision, and that precision will give you under the undecided category. It's just going to tell you that this model predicts the observation, if it's undecided or not, 98%, 7%, 98.7% of all observations to predict it to be undecided. Okay, so like correctly with that percentage. I hope this is clear. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.